2-year-old wants to try everything on their own, without the skill or experience to follow through. Your support, help, and encouragement, and a little space to experiment, shows that whether they succeed or fail, they can recover, and you'll be there for them. Challenging behavior.
Children at this age are easily frustrated and overwhelmed by all the things they already want to do, but they're not able to do. It's too high, can't reach, can't zip, can't button, can't tie, can't say what I'm feeling or thinking or what I want. It can help to think about supporting your baby's independence this way. Let them do for themselves what they can do. Guide and encourage them to do what they can almost do, and help them do things that they are not quite ready to do. Here are a few practical tips to help you manage. Use positive opposites. Instead of telling your child what you don't want them to do, tell them what you do want them to do instead. Attention. Whatever behavior, either positive or negative, you pay attention to, you will get more of. So give attention to the behaviors you like and ignore the behaviors you can live with. Use pauses. When you need to interrupt a behavior in the moment, do a quick 30-second count with your child. Take some deep breaths, then go right back to what you're doing. If you set a limit, you need to enforce it. If you don't follow through, it tells your toddler that you don't mean what you say.
Everyday learning.
But we go for a walk and we'll count the leaves that we picked up together. We'll count the rocks. You know, we'll draw in the dirt and, you know, make a Z for her first name.
Continue to trust that play really does equal learning.
When she's jumping on our bed, you know, how many times can you jump before you, like, fall on your butt?
You want your child to love to learn, not to be afraid of getting the wrong answer. Let your child do the activities they enjoy, and think of that time as an opportunity for learning. Studies have shown that the things your child learns will be more lasting when you encourage them through their own natural interests.
Like, we always read before he goes to bed. You know, if I'm sitting next to him and I'm reading a magazine, you know, try to point out letters and pictures.
Reading with your toddler helps build their vocabulary, teaches how words are put together to make meaning, increases listening skills, and provides a great opportunity to connect. Try letting your 2-year-old take over storytelling by making sounds,
beep, beep, beep,
finishing a repeated line of the story, or describing pictures.
Caps for sale.
And as always, ask them a lot of questions about what's happening in the story, like what will happen next?
Healthy teeth. Make sure to brush your child's teeth at least twice a day with a soft toothbrush and a tiny amount of fluoride toothpaste. Sticky foods like caramel, lollipops, gummy bears, and fruit snacks are bad for your children's teeth. And sugary drinks can also cause tooth decay and cavities. Surprisingly, this includes 100% fruit juice.
Even I was surprised to learn how much sugar was actually in fruit juice, you know, like the apple juices, the grape juices, which obviously is not great for their teeth. So now my choice is just to give her either an apple and water, or, you know, a certain type of fruit and water.
Body comfort and confidence.
When possible, give your child choices around their own body.
I mean, I think it's really important to let kids initiate physical contact.
We made a conscious decision to not force her to hug people or hug relatives if she didn't want to.
It's also a good idea to help them learn the names of parts of the body. You can use real names for body parts, including private parts like penis and vagina. This can help children talk about their bodies without embarrassment and shame.
Toilet training.
What are some of the signs that you knew, oh, it's time for potty training and taking it to that next step?
She walked around taking off her diaper. He started like getting through a 2-hour nap and I would change his diaper and he was totally dry. And then when he started saying, I'm peeing, I'm like, okay, you know what's going on.
He does this funny thing that I've noticed where he doesn't want to talk about it yet. We don't hear about potties, but he goes and hides. He like hides behind a chair and squeezes the face.
They're telling you when is time, and forcing your child to potty train too early can lead to greater struggles and can make potty training take longer in the end. Establishing routine is a great way to get them comfortable with the toilet. You might want to pick a couple of times during the day to have them sit on the potty. For example, after they wake up or 30 minutes after a meal, but don't force them to remain on the potty if they want to get up.
We're just trying to find books that show kids learning to use the toilet. And I think that's starting to motivate him of like, oh, this is not something my parents are making me do. I want to be like that kid.
There were accidents, there will be more. Yeah. And having some grace for them and yourselves in that. Like, you're not the only parent who has a child with soiled pants. you're not the first nor the last. So.
Safety, car seats.
Motor vehicle crashes continue to be a leading cause of injury and death for toddlers. Even though your child is now bigger and their feet may even be touching the seat, they should continue to ride in a backwards-facing car seat until they reach the manufacturer's maximum height or weight limit. Almost all kids can ride this way until well past their second birthday. When they're ready to face forward, continue to use the 5-point harness and make sure to attach the top tether when installing. And always use the car seat, even if it's just for a short trip. Never leave your toddler alone in the car.
Behavior. Set clear, consistent limits to help your child learn, and stick to the limits you set. Learning. Your child learns through play and daily activities. Try to talk, count, and read together throughout the day. Toilet training. Handle accidents calmly and help your child understand that they are part of the learning process. Safety. Car seats. Keep your child rear-facing until they reach the height and weight limit on their car seat.
Beyond your child's health and development, your doctor is also here to help you find resources to support the wellness of your entire family. If you're worried about housing, food, discrimination, problems with drugs or alcohol, violence, or anything else we haven't had a chance to cover here, bring it up during your visit. These issues matter to your child's health, and if something is important to you, it's important to your doctor.